So I think it's somewhat safe to say that the light electric dirt bike space is one of the hottest markets right now. We have lots of new entries that are really amazing products like the Alta Sigma, new E-Ride Pro 3.0, Talaria MX-5, and of course the bike I'm on right now, the Mantis X, which I'm a huge fan of. And this popularity is justified in my opinion, because when you compare these emotos against traditional e-bikes, as well as traditional electric motorcycles, they just occupy a very good sweet spot when it comes to price, performance, and they're just super versatile. You can use them for commuting, trail riding, really anything you want. And because of that, I've been shocked that we haven't seen any legacy motorcycle companies move into this space and make any direct competitors. Right, the E-Ride Pro SS, Talaria, the MX-5. These are all new companies that specifically make bikes in this category. For instance, Harley, they now make electric motorcycles, but they've never made anything in this category that can compete with a Surron. But this is beginning to change. So, not Harley, unfortunately. But you guys might be familiar with Zero Motorcycles. They are a legit motorcycle company with lots of high-end offerings. And they just launched, it's not one product, it's a whole product line that's trying to compete more in this segment. The whole thing here is being less than $10,000 and having products that are easy to ride, fun, nimble, essentially a Surron. So far they launched or they announced two bikes in this category, the XE and the XB. You can see they have a striking resemblance to the Surron, especially the XB model. This is a Surron. The XB is roughly the same price as a Surron, and the XE is about $2,000 more. They are both 74 volts, so that's good. I like to see that. Hot swappable batteries, full suspension, a classic dirt bike frame. But the XE has a more powerful motor and a larger battery. 7.5 kilowatts on the XB and 15 kilowatts on the XE, which I think matches the new E-Ride Pro 3.0. So these bikes are definitely very interesting. They are squarely going after the emoto category, which has been blowing up in popularity. And it's the first, traditional-ish motorcycle company to officially go after this market. And we can see their strategy is to essentially just copy the Surron. There's really nothing groundbreaking here or extra features as far as I can tell that they are offering. But compared to their prior offerings, this is a pretty big change for the company. The FX model was the closest thing they had to a Surron, but this was very expensive in comparison, over 10,000 bucks. It was also huge, full-on motorcycle size and power. And these are still a great option if you want something more legit than a Surron. But there's just no denying the popularity of this smaller emoto segment, and I like to see the new competition here. And by the way, these two bikes are just the beginning. They have a third bike that's just in the concept phase right now, and I think it's just as cool. This one competes more with the Grom, an electric version of the Grom. You can see the smaller wheels. We don't have much information on this bike yet, but this whole line is supposed to be more affordable, sub $10,000 price points. I did notice on the picture the battery has a 5.9 kilowatt hour label, so a fairly large battery capacity. And I noticed that, at least right now in the concept, it has a public EV charger. I want to see a lot more of this in the future. E-motos, e-bikes, and of course electric motorcycles having the ability to charge at public EV chargers. That's a complete game changer. But so far, I like what I'm seeing here. I think that this company is moving in a solid direction. On top of having classical, $20,000 high-speed motorcycles, expanding into this category of smaller, more affordable e-motos, I think it's just a great idea. And I love that concept bike of essentially having an electric version of a Honda Grom. that could be a very unique product as well. But let us know your thoughts in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.